Hi there. I wanted to give you a quick demo on how to use my applique sticks. Let me show them to you first. They have a paddle on one and a fork on one, and on the other end they both have a point, but the points aren't sharp enough that they're going to pierce your fabric. To use these sticks, you need a pattern to turn on. This is parchment paper. I use parchment paper a lot. I really like that. I've also used fusible fleece, and I've used different interfacings. I tried freezer paper, and the glue stuck too much. It was too hard, I thought, to get off, but I didn't, and I just thought of this recently and haven't tried it. I didn't try putting the shiny side up. That might work a lot better. But anyhow, those are some, you can use anything to turn with, basically. And you need a glue stick. Now, this is the Elmer's washable glue, and this is Soline glue. The big difference in the two, as you can see, is the diameter. I strongly recommend using the Soline glue unless you're doing something really large, because there's so much less glue residue on your project. So to start, we have to put the pattern on the fabric, and I just swipe down the center of I'm out of glue, there we go. Swipe down the center and stick it on. I don't over glue it. I don't want to make it difficult to get off, and it sticks great with just a little. And then we just cut out around it. And then when I have points, I always trim and just leave a little bit to get rid of some of that extra fabric. Okay. And then I know everybody has a certain way to do it, and however you do it's going to work. I always just do both. On something like this, I'm going to do both my points first and just push them down. I need a stick for that. So I put my point right where it is, and then I just turn these over and push them down. Okay, and now I'm ready to start. So on a large project, sometimes even on a smaller project, these are probably about 3 inches long, so I do a whole side at a time, but often you have to do it in sections. And sometimes even if it doesn't go well, so we'll see, but okay. And then we just come down and turn along the fabric, along the pattern. When I get to here, I always go back to the point because it gives me a better reference than if I'm using the fork. Now, once I get it sorted down, I go back with the paddle, and see, I can take each of these little pleats and cut them in 2 or 3 or 4 pieces just by pushing down, so I don't get any of those big old nasty pleats that make the outside look. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. And I'm taking my paddle under and rolling it to push the fabric. See, it's just like under the fabric and roll it up. Ooh, I cut that a little short, didn't I? And under and roll it up. If you make mistakes, super, super easy to fix. It's not a big deal. Now these are all going to go down okay, but I'm going to show you. I'll leave one up and show you. Sometimes your glue dries too quick. I will take my paddle and just put a little bit of glue on it and stick it under that place that doesn't want to stay down, and then there you go, you got it. So that one turned out pretty good. If there's something you don't like, it's really easy to go back in and just get under it, push it out a little bit. If you pulled it in too far, manipulate it. Even when the glue's, dry, you can get it off without too much trouble. So it makes it really nice and easy. And look how beautiful they turn out. Now, I wanted to show you that, because I've been using the fusible fleece some, and it's really easy to turn with fusible fleece. Let's see, here's one. But there isn't a lot of difference. It kind of depends on the look you like. This is what I've been working on, and I'm almost done. And if you look closely, like this red one has fusible fleece under it, and it's super smooth. It makes them really smooth, but it does raise them. The ones without any fleece under them look like what I'm familiar with turned applique, and it has that nice little soft puffy look. So it kind of depends on what you're going for. This was an experiment, and it didn't come out like I expected, but I'm still liking it. So, you know what I forgot to show you? After it's turned, okay, you go and press it. You just hit it with the iron over at at your ironing table. And I didn't want to do that, so I did another one ahead of time. And I thought I'd just show you. I score the parchment paper with a pin, and then I just pull it out. Easy peasy. And see, it looks like my points turned, but they are still there, by golly. Stick your little, come on here. Stick your little pin in there, your tool, and it just pops right back out. They didn't go, they stayed together. And they always do, so I've never had a problem. So that's ready to turn, and there's absolutely nothing in it. It's soft. It's not gonna be hard to push needles through. It's just wonderful. So I hope you give these a try and let me know if you like them and what I could do maybe to make them better. And good luck. I hope you show me some projects.